Hello and welcome back to the Nulyweds channel. We have a guest today, or not a guest as the case may be. This is Ines.
Hello everyone.
She is the assistant wedding planner at Nulyweds. You will have seen her a lot on our Instagram pages. And today we are doing a little beach day. We all know how I feel about beaches. Ines is much more of a beach person than I am. So we're doing a little exploration of wedding and event venues at the beach. We are at Costa de Caparica. So we're going to take you around today and we're going to give you 3 tips on how to have the best possible destination beach wedding. Let's go? Let's go. So our first point when it comes to planning a destination beach wedding is to remember that beach locations are so sought after, so popular, and therefore they are more expensive. Many beach locations are not only venues, but they're also restaurants, they're also bars, they're also clubs, they do many other things. So hiring them out exclusively for your wedding can come at a premium. And of course, when you're looking to get married on a weekend, it's even worse.
Our second tip is the weather. At the beach, it can be extremely hot, it can be extremely cold, it can be extremely windy like it's today. So when you think about a wedding at the beach, you should be mindful about the comfort of your guests. Also remember, in summer season, it could be super hot between 12 and 5. So be careful the timings you book your ceremony, because you don't want it to be at 12 when the sun is shining and it's not very comfortable to your guests. The best time will be by the end of the day when it's the sunset and it starts to be a little bit more chilly.
So sweaty, it's so hot today. The third point is that, what is the third point?
Is the response. They are slowing in Spanish because they're a restaurant.
Got it. The third point is to remember that beach locations are not just wedding venues, and therefore they handle their business in a very different way. So for example, wedding venues have a system with how they deal with new business. They have a structure of how they show around couples, of how fast they get back to couples, of their menus and proposals, etc. They all have a structure. Whereas beach locations are much more likely to be other venues first and foremost. They're much more likely to be a restaurant or a nightclub or a bar or something like that, rather than just a venue. So that means that you need to be prepared for slower response times, for, you know, potentially different type of professionalism sometimes. You may have a different type of tour experience than you would get from a normal wedding venue. So be sure to keep that in mind, that when you're dealing with beach locations, it is going to be different. And you perhaps need to give them a little bit more time to get back to you, and perhaps be a bit more persistent on email and telephone than with other places. All right, so that has been our beach day. I hope you've enjoyed coming with us today. Thank you, Ines, for being here.
Bye guys, thank you.
And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.